Hey guys, welcome to USL Lifestyle, where you live your life differently. I'm your host, Ayasha Roberson. On this episode, we're going to be talking about planning for college. If you are a sophomore or junior who is planning to go to college, away to college, or commute to college, whether it's a four-year university, a four-year college, or a two-year community college, these are some things that you could plan. Now, I haven't been in college in over 20 years. I was in college back in the 90s. And a lot of things have changed since then. Now, today we have something that's called virtual tours that they offer for colleges and universities, which is great. You kind of get a feel virtually about the college itself. But I always suggest for you to go to the college to kind of get the feel for the college when you go to it, because certain things online look different when you actually go to the college. Then you have to think about this is going to be a four-year university that you're going to be going to, and you want to make sure this is the place that you want to go to. The last thing you want to do is transfer out, waste credits, and then waste money as well. So make sure you go to the university. Hopefully, the universities that you're picking are local, close to home. Unless you get a scholarship to the university, then of course you can go much further for most students. Now, there are some students who will get scholarships, and whether they're academic scholarships or whether they're athletic scholarships, sometimes those departments will actually fly the student out or the candidate out that's accepting the scholarship to actually have a preview of the school. And a lot of times those students come much earlier when they start their fall semester of their freshman year versus the larger student body. And that's also for international students as well. So make sure you go to the college or university that you're planning to go to, get a feel for the campus, get a feel for the energy, the people around you as well, and then you can kind of decide whether this is the college for you or whether it's not the college for you. So that is another idea that you should put on your list. Another idea is also talk to other students who actually go to that school. You may have a friend of yours, older sister, older brother, or you may have some relatives of yours of within your family that has gone to that school or going to that school, that particular college that you want to go to now. See what their take is about, see what things have changed. A lot of times when you graduate from the schools, a lot of things have changed over time. I know my alma mater alma mater, they actually have grown so much where now they're called a university. When I went there for undergrad, it was just a college. So now they have just much more things. They have more staff and more things to engage and keep the students more engaged with whatever is going at on campus, whether you live on campus or live off campus as well. Another good example of on your list for topics for going away to school is checking out the food, like meal planning. Now, we can bring you, if you're a person that's commute to school, of course, if you're going full time or even part time, you may get hungry. And the money, the coins add up if you're spending money at the Starbucks or whatever type of food court they may have at the university or at the cafeteria as well. So you may need to invest into a meal plan. A meal plan can be a part of your tuition as well. And they have different types of meal plans depending on how often you are on campus. So that's something that you should invest into as well, especially if you're someone that's paying for your own college tuition. Sometimes your parents may help you pay for it by maybe taking out a parent loan. But a lot of times, most students are taking out loans themselves and a lot of money at one point of the loan to help them finance their educational career. And if that's you, then you need to properly budget your meal plan expenses when going to college, whether it is a university or whether it is a community college. You will get hungry and you may have to stay at school longer than expected, and you may not be able to get home right then and there. It may be midterms, it may be finals, whatever the issue may be, invest into a meal plan. And the last thing is really talking about the SATs and ACTs. So the SATs is something that when I was in high school, we was like, you have to get superb SAT scores if your grades weren't that good. Now I'm being told that SATs and ACTs are now optional. And it's a good thing because it takes the stress off a lot of people, because a lot of people are not good with standardized tests. I know I wasn't. I never took the ACTs, but I was told years ago that the ACTs are actually people of color, minority students actually do perform well, much better on the ACTs than the SATs. So whatever prep course that you decide to take, whether your parents pay for you to take a prep course or whether you actually take a prep course that the school funds, you can sign up for the prep course, and usually those prep courses are usually free. If not, you can go to your local library. And sometimes at the library, they'll have people who actually are tutorers and they specialize in prep courses for SATs and ACT. And that is actually much better because of the fact it will be more cost effective on your pockets, on your family pockets as well, versus going to a Princeton review, which costs a couple $1,000s just for the course itself. So there you have it. You have some great schools to go to. I mean, some great checklists of things that you can do when you go to these schools. Of course, you want to have good grades. You don't have to have grades that are so like superb, but you can have good grades and continue to just do great things in your community, extracurricular activity. I would just suggest don't worry so much. Don't get all worked up. You got accepted to the university. You just gotta speak it into existence and know that great things are coming your way because you are doing the work and you just do it. You don't worry. You just continue with a positive attitude, a positive smile, and great things have happened for you in your sophomore and junior year. So there you have it for USL Lifestyle, where you get to live your life differently. I'm your host, Ayasha Roberson. If you have any questions about our show, you can always email me, Ayasha, and my name is spelled Ayasha, at urbansocializenj.com. Again, my name is spelled Ayasha at urbansocializenj.com, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of USL Lifestyle. Have a good day and bye.